Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a hot look at the brand new Hasbro Marvel Legends Human Torch from Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps. As always, I'm bringing you an up-close look at all the sculpted details and accessories so you can judge for yourself if this one's a must-have for your Marvel Legends shelf. The new Marvel Legends series Human Torch only comes with one head sculpt. It is a stoic one. Immediately, you will notice that he has yellow painted eyes, but that's not all the painted details he has. MCU figures are meant to look realistic. This time, Hasbro took a page from the comic books wherein they drew some black lines along his face, but it's very thin, so it's not noticeable as a line from afar. To make the hair stand out, Hasbro did their signature translucent orange, red, yellow type of plastic. Johnny Storm's back is on fire, but you cannot remove this flaming effect. The reason being is it's actually attached permanently to his neck. It is a separate piece and it looks like it's removable because you can move around the flames, but it seems to be firmly attached around the back collar of his neck, so I won't try to remove it. The circular logo of the Fantastic Four is sculpted on, but the number 4 is not sculpted on, it's painted on black. There are sculpted vertical lines for his costume, and in some areas, Hasbro added some black wash, like a black line, very thin black line. His belt is a separate piece. The vertical lines continue to be sculpted at the back, but as usual, Hasbro rarely paints them or adds those black lines. Unlike past swirly effects that you attach to the arms and legs, these ones are firmly in place. Think of them as wristbands. It's a closed loop. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. There is no boot cut for a lower cap swivel. There is no swivel cut for his gloves as well. Although he is primarily a red translucent plastic, the joints or how the parts are attached to are not noticeable. Hasbro did a great job. In case you overspin his lower torso, remember the front is the ones with horizontal like folds. The back does not have sculpted folded costume details. He has a total of 4 hands. He comes with a pair of closed fist hands. There is a translucent yellow-orange flame attached to the red translucent base hand. It's a bit difficult to articulate this one because of that flame, but it can hinge forward and back. Just a warning before switching over the hands, his left fist comes with this bracelet and it can just easily fall off and you lose it. As mentioned a while ago, you can remove this because it's like a bracelet. The right hand does not have a bracelet, but this swirly effect acts as a bracelet and is removable. Bringing the grand total of hands to 4 is a pair of open palm praying hands or clapping hands or flying hands. Similar to the closed fist hands, this would hinder articulation, but these hands can hinge forward and back. Unlike the closed fist hands, you can remove the translucent swirly effect, which will reveal a very see-through type of hand. So here it is. You can remove it, but it's hard to return. In the comments below, let me know, did Hasbro create an MCU accurate Human Torch in his flame on mode? If you found this review useful, hope you give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. For places where the figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below. Thanks to Payaso Diorama for the dioramas I use in my review.
I'm Tuggernaut!
The new Marvel Legends Fantastic Four First Steps Human Torch stands 16 centimeters or 6.3 inches tall. I check in IMDb, the actor who plays Human Torch, Joseph Quinn, stands 5 feet 10 and 3/4 inches tall, making this figure just almost around that height. Other figures from the Fantastic Four First Steps movie, Silver Surfer, and The Thing. For some arcade nostalgia, we have Spiral, Marrow, Gamerverse Psylocke, and Thanos, which I reviewed recently. Hope you check that one out. Besides different sizes of Spider-Man. For a shorter Spider-Man from the Secret Wars, next we have the Maximum Series Spider-Man, Renew Your Vow Spider-Man, and Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. From the Deadpool Legacy Collection, Hugh Jackman Wolverine, Deadpool, and Wolverine in his yellow tiger stripe costume, and Deadpool Legacy Collection Colossus. From the 20th anniversary of Fox movie X-Men, we have Magneto and Professor X. From the Avengers Infinity War, Bertie Cap, and recently reviewed Bully Maguire. 1/12 scale size comparison, Medicom Toy Mapex Brown Costume Wolverine, Cyclops, Daredevil, and Psylocke. Darna, Philippines version of Wonder Woman by Halimao Sculptures and Loose Collector, and from the new Loose Collector Burning Hammer line, Master Wee Lee. Hope you check out that review. From the partnership of Loose Collector and Executive Replicas, Crusade Comics She, and Coffin Comics La Muerta. 6-inch scale Jada Toy Street Fighters, Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy, Blanka, and Sagat. 6-inch scale Marvel Legends versus 7-inch scale Marvel Select. From the 80th anniversary of Marvel, Hulk, and from Diamond Select Toys, Marvel Select, Immortal Hulk, or the Rampaging Hulk. For packaging, Human Torch comes in a rectangular box with a window. You can see the figure. At the bottom is a retro style Fantastic Four First Steps logo. The name of the figure is Human Torch, and notice there is a logo of Human Torch in red, which is a flaming pointing hand. Each Fantastic Four member has a logo and it is in the box, unlike Silver Surfer, which does not come with a logo. On the side is retro art of Human Torch. I believe this is the sole basis of this figure, not his actual MCU likeness. Also on the back is the same retro art. Some warning, legalities, and a trademark. On the side is the same retro concept art of Human Torch. At the bottom is a barcode. On top is the Fantastic Four logo. Unboxing the Fantastic Four First Step Human Torch. He only comes with one plastic tray holding the figure and all of the accessories, a light blue background with the logos of each Fantastic Four member. The Human Torch logo is the pointing finger or gun gesture hand logo. Here is Human Torch with all of its accessory, which is just an alternate pair of hands. For articulation, his head can move from side to side with some hindrances because of his flame effects. Also, his hair would hinder it. He can look down that much. He can extend his arms that far. He can do a full 360 right here. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. He does not have any swivel along the gloves, so there's no glove cut right there. His hands can swivel, can hinge forward and back. He has a upper torso swivel combined with a waist swivel. So it's hard to remember which one is the front and which one is the back. I probably got it wrong. The belt cannot be removed. He can do a split easily. He has a upper thigh swivel right here. Double jointed pinless knees. Can kick far that back. He can kick forward. He does not have a lower calf swivel hidden in the boot. His feet can hinge forward and back, and he has an ankle rocker. My final thoughts on the Fantastic Four First Steps Human Torch action figure. I'm just not sure at this point whether this is just based on his concept art poster, or will he look like this in the movie? What I mean is this red, probably the costume is accurate in terms of the details, but the color in the trailers he seems to be orange, yellow in color. But I guess this is alright. This is a good looking figure and well executed by Hasbro. Out of the box, it seems that he has less accessories, just an alternate pair of open palm hands, but the other flame pieces are already attached to him. Is this a must add to your collection? Yes, if you collect MCU figures and is a big fan of the upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps movie. But I guess the real question is whether to purchase it now or wait for a sale, because lately MCU figures go on sale. Maybe depending on the success of the Fantastic Four First Steps movie, these figures might end up being sought after. I created a playlist of all the MCU figures I reviewed, and here is a link on the top right corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review useful. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope to see you on the next one.